Hey y'all, welcome back to Lorena's Kitchen, cooking in the urban studio. Tonight we're going to be making some cabbage soup. It's going to be tonight's dinner and a couple days worth of lunch for me, which is good because getting ready for San Diego in 3 weeks, I am trying to be, clean eating, very low calorie, trying to get my physique all ready for this and me trying out for American Ninja Warrior. So for our cabbage soup, we're going to be utilizing the half of green cabbage that we had yesterday from our spicy slaw. We're going to utilize that. I have 1 white potato. You can leave out the potato if you want like very little carb. I'm going to be doing 2 zucchinis. I've got 5 cloves of garlic. I've got 1 small can of tomato sauce. I got the no salt added one. I'm doing a pint of grape tomatoes just sliced in half. 1 large onion, yellow, 3 carrots, and 5 stalks of celery, and a half a pound of green beans. Now I've already trimmed and washed my green beans. I've made them about bite size, if you can see. And first things first, we're going to be getting our pot ready. And we're going to be using some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Once this is hot, we'll put that in. And we're going to just be doing slices of onion, as thin as you can go. All right, so we got that. There we go. About a tablespoon of olive oil. We're also going to be using some vegetable stock. And it's good if you like break apart your onion slices because they tend to sometimes get stuck together, but you want them to cook down very nicely. And this soup takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And that gives me enough time to get a quick little workout in because I was slacking today and didn't make it to the gym. So I have to work out at home because I got no more time to dawdle. American Ninja Warrior is coming up. It's very, very scary. I don't know why I signed up for this. But hey, I'm going to try. And if I don't get it in 2018, 2019 is going to be oh so much better. All right. So my onions are in. Those are going to go for a couple minutes. That's going to give me some time to cut up my carrots, my celery. And I just want slices of carrots too. It's very basic. Go. And I'm going to get my celery cut up. Now this is a very beautiful soup because you've got lots of different colors coming together. And the tomatoes don't really darken it down. So it's always nice. And you can feel really like, not guilty about it. It's low calorie. It tastes pretty damn good. And hey, that's why they even have the cabbage soup diet, which I don't really recommend for anyone, obviously. Cabbage soup tastes great. It does taste awesome. But you shouldn't really live off of that. All right. That's in. I want to get my garlic cut up too. And I'm just doing slices of my garlic too. It's not anything so spectacular. We don't need to go crazy. And slice my zucchini. we go. That aside. Over there. And I'm going to give my onions a stir, and then I'm going to get my carrots and celery in there. I don't know what it is, but there is something so magical about onions being fried in oil that's so delicious smelling. And I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt, some coarse ground sea salt. About maybe 2 pinches or teaspoon and a half of sea salt. I do a lot of things by like eyeballing them. You have to become really comfortable in your kitchen. And a lot of it is taste preference for yourself. So there's really no specific, like, just have fun, explore, have a great time with your kitchen. That's what makes cooking so amazing. There's really like no rules. All right. And I love soup meals because you really, like, you can let it set for a little bit, go about your business, whether you have to clean up some stuff, you know, do some laundry, take a shower. There's so many things that you can do when you're making soup. Favorite types of soup are in the slow cooker, but this type of soup, it's perfectly fine for tonight. And I'm going to wind up getting lunch out of it as well, so you can really never complain about that. All right, so I want to make our potatoes bite-sized, so just, you know, about that size is good. Because it's nice to have everything bite-sized, and I'm only doing one. I don't want it to be too starchy of a soup. I'm not trying to have so many carbs over the next couple weeks until after I come back from San Diego, and then I will feel totally fine. And then, of course, I'll be getting ready for my birthday, which is in May, and I'll be turning 30 this year. So it's a very, very important year. I'm putting a lot of stress on myself for it, but I'm also having the best time too. So we're going to add our celery in. Our celery, our carrots, and I'm also going to put in my garlic right now and give it all a good mix. Now, classic mirepoix is 50% onion to 25-25 of carrots and celery. I didn't do those proportions here, but at least I do have my little mirepoix kind of going. With that, going to put my potatoes to the side, and I want to shred up my cabbage now, because we're going to make those bite-sized. And then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to have great soup made. It's awesome. Our grape tomatoes, we're just slicing in half. Use 1 pint. It's always nice to have the actual presence of a tomato. Obviously, we have our tomato sauce can, but I like my tomatoes in my stuff too. So just take the butt off of your cabbage, and then pretty much slice as thin as you can go. We're going to pretty much shred it on up. And after I do my slices, I'm going to give another quick cut down the sides as well to make like little boxes. There we go. Cabbage is a beautiful, beautiful ingredient. We got St. Patrick's Day coming up. I'm so going to be making something extra spectacular for St. Patty's Day because I always love cabbage and potatoes on St. Patty's Day. When I was eating meat, I definitely loved the corned beef too. Don't get me wrong. But obviously this year, I'm not going to be doing corned beef. I'm going to be doing cabbage potatoes, and I don't know what, but I will figure it out by the time St. Patty's Day comes around. All right. So my cabbage is ready to go. And that's about it. Really, for prep-wise, we're just going to add everything on in. Add our stock, add our tomato sauce, and then we're just going to let this go. That's what I love about soup. It makes life so much easier. I'm going to put my stuff away. I'm going to add my cabbage. My string beans. My zucchini. And I'm going to give it a good mix around now. So I can get that down. That's in. I'm going to add my potatoes as well. Put that on in there and add my tomatoes. And got my vegetable stock and my tomato sauce. That's beautiful. Add my tomato sauce in, and with my tomato sauce can, put some water in it so that you get all that good residue. And we're going to do 2 times because it's an itty bitty can. If it was a 12-ounce can, I would just say just do it once. Put that in and shake up your vegetable broth. You could make your own vegetable broth. You could do it with other stuff, but I like my vegetable broth. Very well. I'm going to give it a mix around to get all my flavors up in there. I'm actually going to use another like 2 cups of vegetable broth, which is about your average package, half of it. This is going to cook down, so it's not like you're going to have so much. And obviously your vegetables get very, very like, you know, soft, wilted-ish. Put this away. And now that I got everything up on in there, this is going to go. I think I'm going to add some black pepper because, let's face it, I love black pepper. I don't know what the hell Tuxie is doing over here. He's smelling by my legs. And I'm going to put some red pepper in. I'm going to do a pinch of red pepper. Where the hell is my pepper? My gosh. This is horrible. Finally. Alright, so I'm going to do about a teaspoon of black pepper. You don't have to add any if you are not a fan. This is just strictly what I like. And that's about it. Now we're going to just let this go. I'm going to get my workout on and we'll come back in either like 45 minutes to an hour and we'll have some soup and it'll be so worth it. And it's a nice little meal that you can make You could serve it obviously as like an appetizer. So I will see you very soon. Thank you for joining me at Lorena's Kitchen, cooking in the urban studio, making some cabbage soup. We'll see you in about 45 to an hour. Thanks.